Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. I'm coming to you from New Jersey, where this morning it was 3 degrees. We have a lot of snow on the ground, and with those kind of temperatures, it's not going away. Everything is ice. So I have no intention of leaving the house, so I thought this would be a good day to make a recipe for you. Now, if you watched my last video, I did a low carb, kind of like a miracle muffin in a mug. I'm addicted to it. I can't tell you how many times I've made it already. I really love it. If you haven't seen it, I'll try to remember to put a link for you down in that more section. And if you did watch the video, you heard me say that my A1C, when I had my routine blood work, has gone up. So the doctor sent me to see an endocrinologist, who I didn't even know what that was. And I was like pre-diabetes. Well, now it moved up a little bit, so they're saying I'm diabetic, type 2 diabetic. So I am trying to make some low carb recipes for myself. I'm trying different ones out, but I'm still going to be making my other sweet and savory, tried and true, because no one else here has diabetes, and everything in moderation is good. In fact, when I saw the nutritionist, it's not like it was years ago where you have to cut out all sugar. You just have to plan. And you have to look at the carbohydrates on the packages when you go food shopping. And I've lost a few pounds, not much. I am not on Ozempic. They just put me on the regular metformin that most people go on. And I'm trying. So anyway, today I found a recipe and I thought I would try it. Now, mind you, I haven't made it before. So this is going to be something we're going to find out together if I like it when I do the taste testing. And if you're already a subscriber of mine and you're back, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. And if you're new here, love to have you. Hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a penny. It helps my channel to grow. And if you're trying to eat a little low carb, you'll probably see I'm going to put some more low carb recipes on there mixed with my others. So what do you say? Enough blabbing. We'll get going. My name is Dolores, like I said, better known as the Baking Diva. Now this recipe, it's like 1, 2, 3 and you're done. It's actually a low carb chocolate cottage cheese mousse. Now, personally, I do not like cottage cheese. I'm being honest with you. I just don't care for it. And I've tried, eating it different ways, and I just don't like it. But when I spotted this recipe, I said, I'm going to try it. If I like it, it'll be a nice low-carb dessert for me. So, let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is either a blender, a food processor. I have my faithful old Ninja that I use for just about everything. So I'm going to use this. And, excuse me, I'll put the ingredients down below for you. So if you want to try it, you'll have them. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do is combine some of our ingredients in, like I say, a blender. You can use a blender, food processor, or whatever. So I have cottage cheese here. Use any brand you want, but try to use the low-fat cottage cheese. Now, I looked on here, and the carbs on here for a half a cup is only 4. So they're saying the percent would only be 1%. So that's what I'm going to use today. So let me open this up and get my measuring cup out, which I got everything out. I forgot the measuring cup. Let me get it. Hold on. Okay. So in my little Ninja, I am going to put 1 cup of cottage cheese. Do you like cottage cheese? I know a lot of people do. And you see all kinds in the store, like, I don't know, like a smooth type. And this just says it's low fat, happens to have 2% milk fat, small curd. So I'm going to take 1 cup of this and put it in my Ninja. Okay, get it all in there. I'm dying to taste this because the ingredients sounded good, and you're saying it's mousse, which sounds good, and there's chocolate in it, so I don't know what's not to like. So I'm going to put this in here. How's the weather where you are? Oh my gosh, we had a major snowstorm here. Nothing is melted. Everything is still on the ground. With my puppy, she's almost 7 months old already, and she loves it. She wants to go outside every 5 minutes. Her favorite thing is eating the snow, and she takes her paws and she tries to scrape like chunks of ice off there, and then she sits on the ground and eats it. I don't know how she cannot be cold. Like I said, this morning I got up, it was 3 degrees. An hour or 2 later, it was 5. Now the sun is the sun is out now, so I don't know. I haven't checked. Maybe if we're lucky, it's 10. So anyway, my cottage cheese is in here. Next, I'm going to put some cocoa powder. Your unsweetened cocoa powder, any brand you want. I usually use Hershey's. I ran out and I found the Nestle's Toll House cocoa powder. It says perfect for baking, but use any one you want. You know, the unsweetened cocoa powder. So we're going to put, it calls for either 2 or 3 tablespoons. So, I don't know, 2 or 3? I mean, I don't know, maybe the chocolatier the better. So 1, I don't know, should I put 2 or 3? My hands are clean, I'm leveling this off. I don't know if I should put 2 or 3 in here. How about 2.5? What the heck? There you go. Alrighty. And next you're going to put in some sweetener, but not your regular sugar. I'm making a mess here. What else is new, Dolores? Now, you're going to laugh. I have a big jar here of Stevia that you use for baking. I keep it in my cabinet. It's 0 calorie Stevia. And you can also use the erythritol, the Stevia, whatever sweetener you like. And you can adjust this to your taste. But the recipe actually calls for, again, 2 or 3 tablespoons. I guess it depends on how sweet you want it. So here's 1, 2. I mean, I don't know. I don't like my dessert real sweet. 2.5. I'm being silly today. All right, there we go. And also, we're going to put in here some vanilla extract. It calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let me get that over here. 1 teaspoon. Here it is. I can't believe I got cocoa on my island here. I have to put this tablecloth on here because the island is granite. Should I leave this in the video or take it out? Oh, I dropped my bottle of vanilla in there, but it didn't come out. It fell on its side and it was up. Oh, I hope this isn't what the rest of my day is going to be like. All right, so we have our vanilla in there, and then we're going to put just a pinch of salt. So there we go, a pinch of salt. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this. So let me put the top on my Ninja. There you go. I have had this thing for so long and it never fails me. I love it. And let me put the top on my vanilla. There we go. Okay. All right. Put the top on this. And I'm going to blend this until it's creamy. I have to move it over here because that's where my plug is. Okay. My plug under the island is here. So what it tells you to do is now to blend until smooth and creamy. Here we go. Open it and take a look and see how it's coming. Ooh, looks nice and smooth to me. Okay, so let me take the lid off and the sharp blade, and you're going to put this in a bowl. Now, I guess you're going to put it in a little bowl because this is just, to me, well, it's serving, it looks like serving for one or two, depends. Very mousse-like now, and silky and smooth. Now I decided to be fancy, so I took out one of my crystal glasses that I hardly ever use. So I'm going to put it in there. If you want to be fancier, you can use like a piping bag and all, but no, not today. So look at this. This looks very good. It looks very mousse-like. Now we're going to chill this in the refrigerator for, well, the recipe says at least 30 minutes. And we want it to get to be set. Although mousse doesn't have to be set that much. It looks pretty good to me. I could eat it just like this. Oh, yummy in the tummy. All right. And then we're going to do a taste testing when I take it out of the refrigerator. Now, it says, before you serve it, oh, this is looking good. Before you serve it, you can either sprinkle on the top. You can garnish it with some lilies. I happen to have a bag here of lilies, semi-sweet baking chips. These are the sugar-free. Or you can put some nuts on the top. It says whatever you desire. So it's going to go in the refrigerator, and I have some things I have to do around the house, and I have to put my baby, I call my puppy my baby, in for her little nap, and then I'll be back. Ooh, look at that. And we will do a taste testing, and I'm going to be exceptionally strong, and I'm not going to lick this spoon today. Ooh. All right, so don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I chilled this in the refrigerator. I wasn't in any hurry, so I left it in there about an hour. And, you know, presentation is everything, so I'll put a still in for you. I put some, like, fake rose petals that I had in my Valentine's box, and a couple of glitter hearts. I thought it would be pretty. Now, like I said, you can put some of the sugar-free, semi-sweet chocolate morsels on top. I use lilies. You can put some nuts on the top. You can squirt a little whipped cream, or you can put nothing on there, whatever you want. So I'm going to put on a few of these little chocolate chips. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate, right? And I look how nice this is. I could have just put this in a little Pyrex bowl, but this looks so much prettier. Imagine putting this out on the table. Dessert time. I'm going to take a picture so I can put it in for you. testing time, so let me taste it and I'll let you know what I think. It's set a little bit. You know what it tastes like? Let me try a little more. This tastes to me just like chocolate cheesecake. You know, if you have a slice of chocolate cheesecake, this is what it tastes like. Now, what would I change? The only thing I would do different, remember when I told you it was 2 to 3 tablespoons of the cocoa or the sweetener? I like the cocoa. If you don't like a nice rich cocoa, you could just go with the 2. Remember, I threw 2.5 in, but I would personally go with the 3 tablespoons of the sweetener. I prefer it just a tiny, tiny bit sweeter. But it's creamy. I don't feel like I'm eating cottage cheese. I like it with these chips on top. And I might even squirt a little dollop of whipped cream on there. So I will make this again. I have never heard of it. I give it 2 thumbs up with just a little more sweetener for me. And I would say if you're eating low carb and you want a nice low carb dessert that's satisfying, try this. I don't think you're going to be sorry. It's very good. Just reminds me of a slice of chocolate cheesecake. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Help me out. I think I only need less than, 200 subscribers and I'll finally reach 10,000. It was a long time in coming, but it was well worth it. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, I will see you soon. If you're in an area that's freezing cold with snow like we are, stay warm and make this. I think you'll like it. See you soon. Love you. Toodles!